All right.
Smooth. Got up out of there, brother.
I said, fuck that. I just dropped it.
Say gravity was holding the door open. You just tried to squeeze through before it closed, man. I like it, AJ. I like it. I like it.
All right, man. All right. Andrew Schulz, man. So last episode, we already know Kendrick had responded to the whole situation with Andrew Schulz and ShxtsNGigs joking on black women, blah, 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 blah. But this week, we got to hear the Schulz response. And the Schulz response did not just end with like a one moment thing. It was an entire thing. His response elicited other responses from other people
who just had time.
Everybody had time to respond to what that nigga's response was.
Exactly.
For sure.
Because everybody was waiting.
Everybody was waiting. I didn't realize how much people were waiting. And Andrew didn't back down at all. The first response,
Andrew didn't upset anybody.
Nigga, Andrew's response was covered in Vaseline.
Yeah. So we got to go to Flagrant first because that was actually the first location. Right. And then Brilliant Idiots was actually next. Go back up. You just have it. It's just in there.
Keep going up. It's probably under Andrew.
It's just the
Buck
Twitter
breaks
link.
Mr. Lamar.
Yeah.
This one?
Yep, right there. Yeah,
these are the initial remarks right here, and it's crazy because it was multifaceted. Like I felt like he went through every emotion.
Yeah, there's definitely a part where he got fucking pissed.
And there was a part where he got pissed. There was a part where he was funny. There was a part where he got serious. And
it was a little bit of everything.
This has been the best Andrew has been in a minute. I feel like whatever this is, like this pure anger, it's really good for comedians. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They really get to harness their emotions.
Another short black man is helping his career.
It's
giving
beautiful.
him life. Yeah, but this did. I don't want to say the niggas in rare form, but
I thought this was a fantastic response.
Well, hold on, not completely, because the thing we can play it. Yeah, just play it first, and then we'll talk about it.
Listen, guys, we gotta take this serious. Listen, rappers are telling comedians we need to be more respectful to women, so we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more. Through art.
Yes.
Than rappers, okay?
Absolutely.
So I completely understand how a rapper could look at a comedian telling a joke and be like, yo, y'all need to switch that shit up.
Yeah.
How dare y'all keep saying your wives are annoying? Be more like us and, bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. I beat my bitch with a stick, what? You can lick on the nuts or suck the dick. I beat my bitch with a stick, what?
Did you just think of that?
That's a real lyric.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Hip pause.
That's a real lyric from...
This is getting under niggas' skin. Like that?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
That's in a nigga's... If you hate white people, that did it right there.
Nigga, that shit
was it right there.
That shit woke Umar out his sleep.
Nigga, what? That was it right
Did
there,
he just
nigga.
recite one of us?
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. That was savage.
That was savage, but it went off the rails.
It did. And there was a point in when Mark's face was just like, oh my God, like this is just getting it's getting a little corny.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of agree with you. It got drug out just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I think it was about
And
15 minutes, right? Where they I think it was it was a solid 15 minutes.
Whenever he started thinking about his ass, that's when things went wrong.
That's when definitely and this moment right here was more of a highlighted moment than the bad butt jokes. I feel like the jokes were I feel like the buck breaking jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
It just went too far, but it almost was like, oh man, you're losing it. You reel it in, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so where we shouldn't harp in on it. I feel like
so I shouldn't start imagining like, yo, could he fucking?
Yeah.
Well, oh shit. Yeah, I think you might be right. But it just at a certain point, what he was saying, and I don't know if we're gonna play it, but what he was saying wasn't funny enough to justify the amount of danger he could be putting himself in.
That's what I was thinking.
Really, y'all?
Yeah,
It's
y'all worried about
it's
that?
not funny enough to justify the danger because it's like at least
The West Coast danger. Is that what we're talking about essentially?
But danger from what though?
I feel like smaller niggas you could talk shit about and have repercussions. You got DMs.
Exactly.
They got friendly after a while, but you got the DM, and that was just for some low level shit. This is Kendrick Lamar. Niggas might just try to get on his radar By
isn't
like,
but isn't that the interesting thing about Kendrick Lamar? Like, Kendrick Lamar, like, he's talking squabble up, he's talking gangster shit on the track. But if somebody actually gets hurt behind anything associated to him, that shit is not gonna look good.
Yeah,
like,
he's getting his key taken away.
Yeah,
nigga.
bro,
His
that
key
shit,
Compton is
but
getting.
it's different if like you talk shit about Gucci Man and then something mysteriously happens to you. Then that's a little different. You know what I mean?
because
Like,
you think Gucci Man had a hand in that shit. But the thing with Kendrick Lamar is it isn't gonna look good, but it's also not his. It's not in his control. Some nigga might just want to get the stripe and like, all right, I might get a feature.
There was a better
all of LA on that last album. If you punch Andrew Schulz in the face, you might get a feature.
That's true. I wasn't thinking about his safety at all, but go ahead.
There is a better way of saying I could fuck him up if it was just us. Without him saying like, you know, if we were alone, you know, with something slivery, like he didn't have to go that route.
Yeah.
But
I think he thought the exact motherfucker.
There were just points in times where it was just too long.
We can skip a little bit in to when it got there.
So yeah.
O'Shea jumped out the woodwork too, just so y'all know.
Hell yeah, you know his daddy was getting
hit play. I don't know where we're at right now.
Verbally
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's a law. Finally, he understands
it's a law.
Now I understand why he's doing a comedy with the South Park creators.
That makes sense.
Because he appreciates white comedians that make fun of black people.
There you go.
And they've done that brilliantly for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
And he would never want to, break one of his own laws.
No, that's true.
I mean, didn't they have a character called Token on the South Park show?
Yeah, they do.
Which I'm sure Kendrick is a big fan of.
That's true.
He must be a big fan if he's going to do a comedy with them. I mean, we can look that up. Apparently, he has a comedy coming out.
Yep. Yeah, that's fact.
Al, you're getting groomed right now. We need to ungroom you.
Yeah, you are getting
we need to ungroom you right now.
Let's see.
Okay? I mean it, listen, because he sent people, he says, slide on. What he said, slide. Where's the line? Where's the line? He goes, let me get it. I'm so old.
You might want to tap this shit. This is not YouTube, right?
What?
Okay.
No. Scoot it forward a little bit.
About protecting black people. Why would the call to violence be towards the black dudes, not the white guy making the joke?
Well, you gotta understand.
What?
Well, no. You gotta understand.
Because I snitch. I cooperate. I tell. Yeah, litigation. Okay? You go squabble up in a jail cell.
Here's what you gotta understand about Kendrick. It's very important to him to protect black women. That's why he's never done a song with an abuser confirmed. He's never done a song with anybody that's
Wait, what is he talking
suspected
about?
of abuse.
He's talking about Dr. Dre.
He's talking about Dr. Dre.
Oh, that's right. Sarcasm. I missed it.
Yeah.
Went over my head for a
It's a
second.
comedic
Sorry.
device.
It went over your head.
Quickly too. I was like, what is he talking about real quick?
That's why you said what you did.
Skip forward a little bit more just so that
Yeah,
we
like
can-
maybe like 15 and things, F Mac.
Is it in this clip? Because I watched the YouTube
I didn't put
video,
this in
so
here.
I
Who
don't.
put this in here?
Yeah, I put this in here just as like the clip.
Why was he quiet?
I mean, what do you want me to say? What was y'all looking for then?
The ass graping, man. What you mean?
Oh, that wasn't on there.
It's on. Well, I know it's on the.
Well,
full
it's in
YouTube
here.
clip.
There was a double down, but look, I think they get it. Andrew Schulz
we have to
thinks
go to
he
it.
can
We
make
have to go
sweet,
to it.
passionate love to Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah, go to you. Just go.
and
to
it would be
YouTube.
rather easy.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I put another clip in there too. But all in all, to me, I kind of like this response. It had a little bit of everything to me.
It was funny in parts, but he just drug it on. Like, I don't want to say it if we end up finding it, but it was funny to an extent. And then it's just like, all right.
Oh, I didn't think the whole thing was funny.
Okay, so
I didn't like it for that reason. I didn't think the whole
well,
thing
you
was,
like things for different reasons. Like,
Yeah, I
do
like
you like
it-
it because it was
like it 'cause
showing
it
him
had-
in a
The
favorable
absurdity.
light?
because it had all the emotions, like you said. So
Yeah.
like that one moment the very beginning of that clip we listened to, that shit pissed niggas off. It's just what it is.
Understandably.
And he went there.
Yeah.
Then there was a moment when go to the screen recording that I actually popped in there real quick. Sorry. Go to the screen recording that I actually popped in there. Yeah. This is another moment when I was like, oh man, he lost himself for a quick second. This nigga's mad right now.
He's insane. And maybe
Go ahead, hit it.
Fuck. Go back to talk about Drake, how he's a fucking deadbeat dad while you do songs with Future.
Yeah. So see,
Oh,
he
that
had
little
lost
moment.
himself. He lost himself for a quick moment. He genuinely lost himself, and then to go back to Future, he came back. But he was really awesome. That's the. If I was like hellbound on like shitting on him, I would highlight that moment as well. But then I liked at the end of the whole thing where he kind of flipped it into this like, yo, I understand you're the king now. And you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see how long your reign is. And where he almost like switched his position.
He white maned him.
I'm like, this is a pretty balanced ass
He hit him with
response.
all the hypocrisies. He put him on the pedestal. He's like, I get it. You got to be the morality piece now.
Yeah.
Because,
I like how he framed it where he was able to kind of like go too far, which he did go too far in certain areas, but it was like, fuck it. He wrapped the point up to me.
Yeah, but it's no justice.
Yeah.
It's no justice this. They both just throwing stones from glass homes, nigga.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I mean, what did y'all think about? Well, we're
probably about to get to it, but y'all don't think that this could be even like slightly alarming for his safety?
I didn't think about his safety until y'all brought it up.
No.
And the only reason is not at all.
I think
and the
I saw
only
a
reason
chick
is because where is he at? Like
that's what I'm saying. He don't even be anywhere.
He has a life that doesn't stumble him into a danger. You know what I mean? Like it'd be different if like on his Instagram story we still saw him like doing a lot of local shit, popping out of niggas' bodegas, going in people's hoods. Shit like this nigga's in arenas, bro. Like you know he's kind of chilling,
wearing
like,
Goodfellow sweaters.
His life is pretty insulated.
It may take a minute. And I don't want nothing to happen, but shit, nigga, they just got the United Health CEO up out of here. And that was a teenager.
Where was that at though?
New York.
Oh, that was in New York?
New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
Big Apple, that's a big target, nigga.
I was thinking San Francisco.
He'll probably be fine, but it's not even worth the potential paranoia.
It's
because
mainly
him walking around, even if he is safe and doesn't feel safe, it's the same feeling.
I get what you're saying, because even on Brilliant, he was talking about how people are sending his like wife and kids messages like, yo, I hope your daughter,
go to that Reddit.
exits herself from life.
During the first period. Like, it was going fucking stupid. This might be him.
Officially responds to Kendrick Lamar subbing him.
Yeah, let's just hear a little bit. I can't.
We only got one more shot.
Yeah, right. And then we have to abandon it.
So we gotta sit back and reflect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They're the most pious group.
Listen, nobody has respected women more.
All right, so this is what we can do. I got maybe one more shot. Go to the full episode and go to 20 minutes flat. Let's see what happens.
What?
This
flat.
nigga.
Is that a random guess?
No, it's not a random guess.
Okay,
I have a screenshot. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't use dumb luck.
Got you.
Yeah. There you go. Boom. I said flat.
It's close.
2 seconds.
Fuck it.
Racist to everybody else. And when you make fun of everybody, that is the one beautiful thing that allows us to kind of come together and laugh at ourselves and each other. I've been very fortunate to travel the world making fun of people of all different race, religion.
I'd like to apologize to the class, the school. Yeah, that wasn't it. That definitely wasn't it. That's where
This is a different spot we could close it on though.
Okay, fuck it.
Before we get into how Rosenberg was just furious with this response.
So keep playing?
Yeah.
Cultures to their face everywhere around the world.
That is a fact.
Everywhere. And they've had an incredible sense of humor about it. They're coming out specifically to see that happen. So it's not something that's ever going to change. And maybe it's something that he'll learn, and maybe it's something that he'll start to understand a little bit more. He might just not know really anything about comedy. I know that sounds crazy, but it just might not be his thing. And like he might just have that knee-jerk reaction, and he's just like, yo, this is wrong. You can't.
Maybe it's the only clip that got sent his way.
Exactly.
And if you only get sent one clip, then you're like, oh, fuck this guy. But yeah, I just, that was disappointing. As a fan, I was like, ugh.
Yeah, because you never want, like, imagine the person in your friend group going, guys, can we not talk about Asian men for a little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, imagine one of your friends saying that.
He's not my friend anymore. He's not my friend anymore.
No, we are killing that motherfucker for the next 3 months. Remember that time where you were gay?
Yeah.
That's where you say, remember you acted like a gay guy that time? And for 3 months, you're just getting destroyed.
Out of the group chat.
Yeah, immediately. So you don't want to be Kung Fu Karen. Right? And that is what ends up happening when you have this type of rhetoric. Now, being on top is different. Being on top is much harder. It's way harder to lead. It's easy to conquer. It's hard to lead. So we hope you do the best with your reign. And if it's deserved, then it will be long. And if it's not deserved, then it will be short. And you're the one that decides that.
That was very mature.
I can't wait for Kendrick to respond to only the first 12 minutes of this shit.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't gonna hear none of this silver lining.
Yeah, no, he doesn't listen to full episodes.
Yeah. Is there a silver lining after the dude said he could take your ass and there's nothing you can do about it?
It depends. Kendrick is a rapper. He understands metaphors. He might understand the deeper meaning that Andrew was trying to get to.
It was an analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does it mean?
One-on-one, mano a mano.
Wait,
you know what I mean? Andrew's, he could take him. He's basically saying he's just a soft guy.
Yeah, he can do what he wants with him.
But it's still...
I feel it.
One-on-one, mano y mano.
It's an analogy from one-on-one, nigga.
Yeah, but people are pissed with this response. One of those people